we've met a couple of times since then, and we had 2 fundraising bake sales to help defray the costs. It's a free event. It's a free event for the public.
So what can people expect when they come to Christmas Around the World this Saturday, December 9th at St. William the Abbot at 6 p.m.?
Sure. So when people enter the parish hall, they'll go through a passport station. So when guests enter the hall, they'll be given a passport to take to each country to get stamped. And then there will be booths set up around the parish hall, which will represent countries from around the world, including Italy, India, the United States, Ireland, Poland, Scotland, and the Czech Republic. And then at each booth, guests will be able to make a craft. They could taste a Christmas cookie or a treat from that country. They'll learn how to say Merry Christmas in that particular language, too. Then in addition, we are going to have Santa Claus, so he'll be there, which will be a great photo opportunity for everyone. Then we also have 2 showings of the live nativity in the church, and it'll feature lots of children from the parish. They've been working so hard with all their practices. Then after the pageant, guests will be escorted outside to a pilgrimage to the nativity in front of the church. Then when they come back, on the way back in, we're going to have fire pits set up outside, and we have some carolers. We have some of the kids from School of Religion who are going to be set up caroling outside, and we have hot chocolate and cookies for everyone. And then back inside, so we have the booths in the parish hall, the 2 showings of the Christmas pageant in the church, and then at 7:10 we're going to have Polish dancing, and then at Irish dancing at 8:30. So there's a lot going on, a full-packed 3 hours.
Now, how did you are represented? Is it because there are people in the parish of those ethnicities that are doing it, or?
Yes, pretty much. When we had our first planning meeting, we just threw it out there, and I would say that's probably how it went. That people chose countries, that they were familiar with. So I know in the Italy booth we have this lovely woman who's been helping us out the last 2 years, and she made costumes last year, so she's using those again for this year. And this year my daughter is helping her, so she made her a costume. And my daughter's actually helping my mom, because we have Italian heritage background, so they're making pizzelles, an Italian cookie. So when people go by that booth, then they can have a pizzelle. So,
delicious.
Yeah.
And it's all free, like Tricia said. And what's really cool is you really transform the space you have. When you go in, I remember I went last year or the year before, I think, with my nieces, and at that time they were around 4 years old. But all different ages of children go, and they really enjoy it because it's an interactive way to learn about how Christmas is celebrated. And it also reminds you of the real meaning of Christmas, right?
Sure.
The nativity with the plays. And the costumes are so cute. I remember the little shepherds.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we have such great costumes, and they're going to be fabulous in the church, and like you said, that's really the true meaning of Christmas. But yeah, the parish hall, it is completely transformed, and my co-organizer in this, Dawn Capetto, who's my very, very great friend, when we first started doing Christmas programs at the church, we started with the Christmas pageant, and our kids were younger then, so we did 2 years of the Christmas pageant, and then we had a night in Bethlehem.
Oh, I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah, and that was really spectacular, and again, the parish hall was transformed, and we had all the different booths, and like a carpenter shop and a shoemaker shop, and really recreating what it was like
in Bethlehem. Yeah.
And now this is our second year of Christmas Around the World, and it was very, very successful last year, so we decided to bring it back. But we'll probably do something different next year. We were already talking about it, so we said maybe every 2 years we'll kind of shake it up. And
you can tell some teachers are involved there, right, Jim? All fresh ideas. So it's Christmas around the world at St. William the Abbot in Howell, New Jersey. You can find out more information and directions on our bulletin board, domesticchurchmedia.org/events, right?
Well, just
Or
go
just
to
go to the
whole-
bulletin board,
pull up to date. Yeah,
from
it's-
domesticchurchmedia.org. But this Saturday, December 9th, from 6 to 9 p.m., and it's free. And then you get free cookies. Do they still have like the drink station as well? I think last year they had signature drinks.
Yes, actually, they're having that as well, too. Yes,
Well-
the drink station. That'll probably be located towards the kitchen, but yes, we're having that, too.
Like drinks?
Like
drinks?
alcoholic drinks, right?
Yes,
Totties.
adult beverages.
Adult
Yep.
beverages.
Yeah, so something
Christmas
for
toddies.
everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
how about that?
so it's for little kids, it's for all ages. All ages,
Wow.
definitely.
Is it like traditional drinks from the...
Like eggnog?
Eggnog or...
Yeah,
or things?
representing the different countries.
Oh,
And,
neat. I don't know what a traditional Christmas drink in Italy is. Do you?
No.
Do you know, Tricia?
I'm not even sure, to be honest, what they had there. I was running around last year.
I remember my the older family members came home and they were telling me about that, and the younger kids liked the play and all that. So
Yeah, that was actually pretty popular, and it seemed like a lot of people like to go to that spot. And yeah, like I said, it was just it offers something for everyone. So
That's
all
great.
ages.
That's great. Again, it's this coming Saturday, December 9th, 6 to 9 p.m. at St. William the Abbot Parish, 2740 Lakewood Allenwood Road in Howell, New Jersey. And it's free and open to everybody. So it sounds like a great way to celebrate the season and just be among like-minded brothers and sisters and just share in the joy of this time of year.
so many children usually go. So Trisha, what is it like? Your whole family's pretty much involved in this preparation, right?
Yes.
What are the other parts that they play then? You said your one daughter helps with the booth, or...
Yeah, the last few years they were involved in the pageant part, even from Night in Bethlehem too. So they were involved in the nativity. But this year, one of my daughters is going to be an elf, and she's helping out at the passport station and taking pictures for the passports. And then my other daughter is going to work in the Italy booth. My husband, he comes and he helps out because Friday night we're setting everything up. So that takes a while to transform the parish hall. So we need a lot of people just to put everything, all the tents up and just get everything out and set up, hanging all the lights, making it festive.
Wow. And so you had fundraisers that will pay for all this then?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And those 2 bake sales that we had one around Halloween and another one around Thanksgiving. So a lot of the baked goods that came in were, focused on those 2 holidays. And it was amazing to see the generosity of the people who donated to our bake sale, and then people who came by to buy things. And then so many people said they didn't want any sweets, but they wanted to help, so they would just give us a 20, or
Right.
they would give us, $20, buy one thing, and say, "Oh, keep the change."
Wow.
So it was really just amazing. So
Yeah.
from October, actually, I think we had that one even earlier than that too. Just the spirit of Christmas was there.
Right. I'm sure this helps you just get ready also, right, for the Christmas season,
Oh,
even though
sure.
it's hectic.
Yeah, no, we're all involved. We're all looking forward to it. We really enjoy working with St. William, with the parish community. This is my 8th year where I've been School of Religion teacher and just helping out in various capacities, and we love it. And there's so many of the parishioners there who love to help out and give back. And it just, my girls basically have grown up there now, and they love taking part in any of these activities. So it just
That's good because
makes
they're
them
young.
feel good.
Yeah, that's good. They have a positive role and are excited about being involved in the church.
Oh, sure.
So
So tell us again the countries that will be represented.
I'm sorry?
What are the countries again that will be represented?
Oh, so we have Italy, India, United States, Ireland, Poland, Scotland, and the Czech Republic.
Okay.
cool.
All right.
Fun, music, dancing,
Right.
free food and
Free
drinks.
food, drinks.
Unless it's a cash bar, no?
No.
Not a cash bar. Wow, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
Oh,
generous.
no, wait, I'm sorry.
It is a cash bar. Okay, okay.
That's
For the adult beverages,
Oh, okay.
yes.
S'mores. Okay,
I was being
awesome.
pretty generous there. Okay.
Yeah, that part, yes. Everything else is free. And I think I saw the weather forecast, so it looks like it's going to be nice. Chilly, but that's fine.
That's fine. It's
Have
seasonal.
the fire out.
As long as we can get outside, that'll be great.
Right.
You get those
right.
fire pits out there. You know,
Exactly.
that right?
Very warm and cozy out there.
That's right.
We have the Knights of Columbus. They're going to be outside manning the fire pits for us, so that's a tremendous help, too.
Good. That sounds great. Again, it's this coming Saturday, December 9th, 6 to 9 p.m. at St. William the Abbot. Christmas Around the World. That's 2740 Lakewood Allenwood Road in Howell, New Jersey. And it's free, so we encourage families to get out there. Nice way to spend a Saturday evening in Advent and getting ready for Christmas, and the kids will love it. So
Right. Thanks so
advantage.
much for joining us, Tricia.
thank you,
Oh,
Tricia.
thank
We
you so
appreciate
much
it.
for having me.
Tell the girls I said hello.
Sure.
Okay.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, they really do
You
a
went
great
last
job.
year?
I think I went to the night in Bethlehem. I don't know if I went to Christmas Around the World. But my sister went with the girls, and I know we got an invitation to go to another party, and she's like, I have to go to Christmas Around the World. It's already on my calendar.
You get
Bring her
invitations,
daughters.
like a lot of invitations?
Yes, we have lots of family and friends, so there's always something going on. I think I already have, what did I say? I have 4 weddings this year?
Oh, yeah, no,
we were
Joseph,
talking about
my son
that?
and daughter-in-law, they
Yeah,
go
they
to
have a
weddings
lot.
every other weekend. I said to Joseph last summer, because this summer or the past summer, they were going every other week. I said, you got to take out a loan. You go on all these,
go
just
to
to
all
give
the
gifts,
weddings.
to all these weddings. My goodness.
Yeah.
But, they're your age, so everybody's getting
it's
married.
fun, though. It's fun times, but
My age, we're just looking
Yeah,
in the
so-
obituaries to see who's next, who
No.
left us.
But when you have a big family, there's always parties. That's what happens.
Yeah. But the other night I was sitting around by myself because Cheryl's so busy with her work up there at St. Magdalene's this time of year, and Father Briganti, who's her pastor now, and in fact we had dinner with Father Briganti Saturday night. He invited us over to the rectory for dinner, and he just, in fact, they're in the middle of 40 hours devotion now. It started last night and it runs tomorrow and tonight, tomorrow. Father Tim Christie's coming back to preach the 40 hours. And just something going on. They had a penance service yesterday, I think. It's
This
just a
is
lot
her
of stuff.
busy time of
busy
year.
time. So and of course, all of our kids are out of the house now. So I was home by myself, just sitting there thinking, this is when you're getting old because it's Christmas, Advent, and
you
nobody's
don't have
around.
plans.
I have nothing to do.
You're called to sit at the feet of Jesus,
I guess
Jim,
so.
to be that contemplative soul that waits with him.
I suppose.
Or you can come crash Fermato parties.
No, I put on. Yesterday I put on because I was down in Tom's River with you a little bit and at the parish visit, but I got home. I came here first, and then I went home mid-afternoon, and we had Christmas music playing at 3 o'clock, from 3 to 4 on our station. So I sat in my little recliner there, and I put the Christmas music on. I think I took a little nap.
Wow, that does sound like really old, Jim.
I fell asleep around 3 o'clock listening to. I was like, okay, now what? I got to go make some gruel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Make some gruel. That was what I was doing. Then Cheryl came home. Anyway,
But
there you go. So that sounds good. We encourage everybody to go. St. William the Abbot, 2740 Lakewood Allenwood Road in Howell this Saturday from 6 to 9.
they have a vigil mass at 5 o'clock, too. So maybe if you want to go to the
there you
vigil
go.
mass and then go straight over to...
There you go. Now, Friday's a holy day.
Oh,
December 8th, right? Mm-hmm. So don't forget to go to Mass on Friday. We'll be here Friday.
Yes.
Right? We're not here. We'll be here.
I'm going to go to mass the night before, I think.
The vigil.
I got a mass offered for someone that day, actually.
The actual 8th or the 9th?
The 7th, the vigil mass,
Oh, the vigil.
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes he's just inspired. He built the playground, or the playground in my school was dedicated to him.
Oh, yeah?
And I was walking by the other day and I saw his name, Ed Brown, and then it came up again, and I was like, I should get a mass offered for him. So I had to go to that mass.
All right.
But let's go to a song.
Okay. We'll be